Banana Fissure.
Banana fish.
Stop! Hammer time. Stop. Hold up. Are you watching this video first? This is the new format for Dango Duo's anime reactions. This is the companion piece to our official reaction for Banana Fish episode 1.
This is the spoiler zone.
Yeah, where we talk about everything, we spoil everything in this first episode. If you want to watch our spoiler-less reactions, you can know whether this episode may be for you, check out the link in the description down below, or the playlist. And now, the spoilers will begin to the count of 3,
2,
1!
Spoilers!
Banana Fish. Where's that from? Is it
It's
banana
phone.
Banana phone. Put the fish in the banana.
And you shake it all
And
up.
you say, yep. Alright, Kitty.
Yeah.
What did we actually think? Yeah, because that was all lies. It's all lies.
It was a summarization of our feelings.
Yeah. Banana Fish.
Expanding
Man.
upon our feelings.
And now we get to say the things that are gonna get us all the dislikes.
That's fine.
Kenny,
It was alright.
okay. I think. Oh yeah, you hear your notes too.
Yep.
I think when all the cards are on the table, it was all right.
Yep.
It's not mediocre.
No.
Because
it's pretty, and it is
Yeah.
trying. It is like you kind of give it credit for like. Well, you don't give it too much credit because they tried to modernize it, but they didn't. You give it a little bit of credit for being one of the earliest BL mangas to ever exist. So you're kind of like, all right, this is kind of what started the genre, or it actually
transformed it,
No, I'm trying to think of the word.
popularized it.
No, the word it made this into a genre. Basically, it made BL into a genre essentially.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't.
I don't know what
before.
word you're looking for.
I don't know
but yeah.
either. But yeah, they give it a little bit of credit, but they really could have done more.
I feel like on the max excitement scale,
Yeah.
is like 5.5.
Fair.
Because and this is like a real 1 to 10 scale. It's not like the video game scale. The scales where a
if you
6
don't
for a
get it.
game is a failure.
Yeah.
Because like the anime is beautiful.
Yeah.
And
good.
really the only issue we have here is with the modernization.
And
not because we're hardcore fans and it's not like what we wanted it to. I actually would have preferred that it was full 80s and not this pseudo what fucking time period is this?
And I was not a fan of the pacing for this episode either.
Yes. Oh, same.
Yeah.
And like again, it's competent, but it's not blowing me. Like it's not.
It doesn't
didn't-
make me want to go out and buy and
Yeah.
somehow purchase all of Banana Fish.
Absolutely, it didn't inspire in me the desire to want to know more, especially because I feel, and we'll go through our points. I just feel like there's a conflict of interest. Like you want to see the boys kiss because those boys are just too pretty.
And they obviously like each other already.
Yeah,
He let him hold his gun.
That's so dumb. Like is this is
No one ever holds his gun.
What was the thing I said? I'm like, Ash Lynx is so pretty. That boy has never pooped in his whole life.
Yeah.
He's just too pretty.
It's fair.
He has no. He has never
He's
done any.
physically incapable of pooping.
He has
or
never.
farting.
He has never done anything unattractive ever.
Yep.
So there is a bunch of things here, but I think let's just start with the big thing: the use of the 3-letter F word.
See, again, this was a more okay in the 80s because,
The things were different in the 80s.
things were different, but if you're going to modernize it, you really should not bring that word, but all right.
Also, like
Unless, do gang members, I don't even know, do gang members even use the word?
but isn't Ash Lynx gay?
I mean,
Isn't he
yeah.
gay?
Yeah.
Then why is he using the diminutive term for
Well,
a
I
gay
think he
person to someone else who's clearly gay?
I think he was forced to be gay, kind of. But then he's going to like it later.
This is why I think this whole setup is stupid.
That's fair.
This whole setup, like, it feels how do I say this? You know that thing when you're eating a salad and you just want the chicken? So you just eat the chicken, and I'm just sitting there next to you going, just fucking order a chicken sandwich then. Why are you going through this whole ordeal? Why are you... Okay, I'm getting really crimson right now. Why are you wasting your time watching an anime, hoping that boys will kiss? Just watch boys kissing! Just look up something that just gives you that.
I mean, back in the 80s, there wasn't an option, but nowadays, there's an option for that.
Like, it seems to me silly because the problem is that this story is not going to be a really good crime drama, and it's not going to be a really good, voice kissing.
To be this way, so
especially
far.
not from this episode.
Yeah.
So it's the sort of thing where I'm sitting there going like, I don't know. I felt really unfulfilled by the end of this episode because we didn't get one or the other. And the thing that I didn't say in the previous episode, or in the main reaction, is that like I can feel the shallowness, I can feel the conflict of interest by the story's inherent lack of caring to explain things.
Yeah,
like,
and I don't know if that's an anime thing or if it's just a banana fish thing.
Even if it's a manga thing, it doesn't make sense that Ash Lynx is known for being a gang leader. He can just be out in the open as a gang leader,
And the police ain't doing shit.
That's dumb. And even if you're about to come up and be like, well, he actually works with the police, that's still stupid because he was firing a gun in broad daylight. It's dumb. See, this is here as a vehicle for the voice to meet. That someone didn't stop to think, oh, wait a minute, does this make sense? No, don't think about it. The boys get to meet, though. And that's what matters.
Yeah. I mean, like, they do talk a little bit about, he unites all the different types of gangs, which they just say types of gangs by their races. But, okay, whatever.
Oof.
But that still doesn't really explain why the cops are, like, know who he is, can send this interview guy in to interview him and not arrest them.
Which reminded me of the cops. Like, I really wish this had committed to being an 80s anime.
Yeah.
It would have been so good. Like I feel like, and this is the sort of thing that if you're gonna do something, never half-ass anything.
Full ass or don't ass.
Full ass or no ass. And here I recommend always full assing.
Yeah.
Because you think to yourself that, like, participation points don't count. It's like you either turn in your goddamn project or you don't. And in this case, just changing the phones, changing the make of the motorcycle and a car in the background, it feels weak. It feels like, well, we don't want to deal with the implications of, changing everything to modern, but we don't also want to make it 80s for some sort of dumb reason.
Yeah.
So we're just not gonna do either. And it pains me mostly for the music.
Yeah.
This would have been a great chance for some good ass synthwave.
They tried a little bit with one of the tracks, but it just didn't fit.
It didn't fit.
Nothing else felt that 80s.
I remember that I showed you a quick album like as soon as we finished, and the album you're looking for is Red Line by Laserhawk. And I was playing like the first 3 minutes of the album, and I'm like, we could have had this. We could have had this amazing theme. What? Is Yanto being bad?
He's in the closet.
Hey guys, our cat's here. Yanto's in the closet.
Please get out of the closet, my baby.
We have an open closet, so it's not really like he lockpicked the door and.
This motherfucker.
No
I
wonder.
thought he was settling in his box, but then he climbed up into the closet.
It's all lies. The other thing that is like a telling sign that they didn't care is that they didn't update any of the actual designs.
No.
Nobody dresses the way these characters are. Turtlenecks are dead.
Yeah, it's true.
Cops wearing like high-waisted suits.
Yeah, it's generally dead unless you're a police chief.
Yeah, and three-piece suits. That's silly.
Yeah, not no more.
Guys, that is ridiculous.
Anyway, though.
Yeah, no.
That's our main gripe, really.
That's our main gripe.
And then the
shallow,
pacing just like...
The boys are pretty. What about the implied sex assault in the next episode?
That's something to get your
wank
on.
See, we have the ugly looking man who has now been given the chance to do whatever he wants to Ashlings. Ooh, I wonder if it's gonna be the sexies.
And alright, listen. Listen, if it was just gay, I'd be down for this, but...
If it was just gay, yeah. Or if it was just a crime drama.
Yeah.
Because, like, do you care about what banana fish actually is?
I'm kind of curious, but I don't really care.
Like, there is no mystery. Like...
Well, it's a drug
It's a super
sort.
drug. Now what?
But what does it do? Apparently really bad
What if it's, like, some stupid shit like mind control or something?
That would be pretty stupid.
Wouldn't that be really stupid?
Yeah.
That would be pretty stupid, huh?
Yeah.
And this, of course, the connection with Ash and his brother, who's the guy who met at the beginning, who shot all the people up.
In an undefined, no.
Yeah, undefined Middle Eastern.
Yeah.
Of
war of which? Where are we in this war? When are we? It's fine.
It's fine, Also, like, I'm glad you guys went out of your way to upgrade what guns they have. Have Scar Else instead
half of them.
Half of them. I'm just kind of sitting here like, you could have just had it be 80s. I don't understand the weakness.
Yeah.
I guess is that the only term? Can you help me? Is it weakness? Is it freaking lack of purpose?
Lack of balls.
Lack of ball. Just make it 80s. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Like
and it wouldn't felt so
aesthetic.
Off.
Aesthetic.
Because it just feels off.
It feels off. It feels off. And there's just plot things that don't make sense. Like, again, like Ash runs all the gangs, But he doesn't do anything bad, though.
He united them all, but he's only a 17-year-old kid. He doesn't do anything bad.
Yeah, he's 17, except like he looks like he's mid-20s, but whatever. It's fine. Ash Lanks is the protagonist of your American sitcom, high school sitcom. He's just, what was the name of the main guy from Saved by the Bell? I forget his name. Jesus Christ, Zach.
That's so pretty.
Design-wise, I actually really did like Arthur, but it's just because he reminds me of Billy Joel from Rebel Yell. So
I do like our Japanese protagonist, Eiji.
He's so vanilla, though.
I kind of like that, though, as a.
Wait a minute, you're the one who loves vanilla ice cream, so.
Listen, no, as a contrast to Ash, he's
That's
this
fair.
kind of plain boy.
That's fair. Do we want to take a moment about the particular line that the boss and the boss utters to?
I am actually like, it's kind of balls in a way. I don't know. So Ash and this is not at all clear in the anime, but because we read the summary, we know what this is.
Yeah.
Is that Ash was kind of bred to be this like sex object for the main boss of the show.
Dino.
Dino, yeah. Oh, I can't forget that name. I had a coworker named that. Oh. But Papa Dino is like, wanted a pretty boy to fuck, so he picked Ash off the streets and, kind of bred him into this like crime lord, but also sex object for him. And when they meet up in the first scene that you see them together in this episode, he's talking to Ash and he's like, "Oh, I didn't do that." It's this this tension between the two of like Ash is trying to undermine Papa Dino, but like Papa Dino kind of knows. But they have this little exchange where Dino puts his hand on Ash's shoulder and says, "I really love you," but he uses the word "aishiteru," which is like the highest form of love. That is not something you just say, like in regular conversation. That is kind of like translated to like devotion almost, rather than love. It's like it's such a like powerful form of love. So it's kind of weird to see him use that term.
No, but Kitty, but see, it's because
it's like, does he really love him, or does he just like?
No, Kitty. It's because they fucking.
It was kind of like it was the most character moment that Dino got, honestly, because I was like, what does that even mean?
Other than that, he's just big bad mobster man
who rapes kids. Oof, when I say it like that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure that Ash wasn't given the choice.
No, he was not. So I understand why he's trying to undermine him, but like,
and also as an underworld crime lord, he kind of just. This doesn't make sense,
That he would use
like what? No. What is he doing? Like what are these crime families doing?
I don't know. He got a lot of money though.
But where? Again, it just feels like a vehicle. Like you're not supposed to think about it or worry about it or even care about it because all you want.
See, I get it. If this was a fanfic, we would forgive it.
If this was a fanfic, we would forgive it because the fanfic is about that.
Exactly.
Which reminds me, it's time to talk about. I have developed a new scale for self-indulgent fiction. This covers, of course, all sort of fictitious works, games, movies, literature, anime. And the scale I am putting on the screen right now has 4 quadrants divided, of course, by 2 lines. The first range from left to right is pure or nasty. And the vertical line being straight to the point and slow burner. We were talking about this because if you just want to see boys fucking, or the implication of boys fucking, then you kind of just get that. I feel like straight to the point,
nasty straight to the point.
Yeah, nasty straight to the point is the most effective. And with Banana Fish, which went on for 19 volumes, I feel that a slow burner nasty doesn't work.
Yeah.
I feel like that's why pure slow burner works, because you are constantly getting what you like, as opposed to the payoff of the voice. They be fucking. By the way, please continue to listen to us saying that in the voice of Pro CD.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, they fucking.
I
fucking love Pro CD.
He's so good.
When are we gonna get him on the show?
It's gonna be well.
Never.
Yeah.
Kitty. Oh yeah, you want to talk about the history of the manga or the reference?
And the reference, yeah. So, like I said, I did some research for Banana Fish, which kind of made it like one of our first anime to react to because I was like really interested in the history of it all. As I kind of stated before, it was originally a shoujo manga because the genre of boy love didn't exist back in the 80s, and it's kind of become this like forefather almost of BL, which gives it kind of like you forgive it for the manga, although the anime did not update it, so I can't forgive the anime.
Yeah.
But the title Banana Fish actually comes from a short story by J.D. Salinger,
yeah.
who is the author of Catcher in the Rye.
And the title of that short story is also A Perfect Day for Banana Fish.
Yeah, so this is all like... And I forgot to read the wiki summary of what a Perfect Day for Banana Fish is even about, but...
Well, we do they do reference it in the anime.
Yeah, they just go, the Salinger reference, and that's it.
Oh, in case you're wondering, Kitty is catching our cat, Yanto. He's a big boy.
He's a fucking big boy. I don't know if I mentioned this on a video, but he's 14.5 pounds, and that's perfectly healthy for him.
Yeah, we asked the vet.
He's just a big boy.
The vet was like, yeah, no, he's a big boy.
He's just big
because he's a big boy. The one I actually because when Ash is talking to the doctor,
the shady underground
the doctor's
doctor.
like, oh, is that a reference? And it's like, oh, it's because in Banana Fish by J.D. Salinger, he said, and I'm paraphrasing that, like, when you see a banana fish, you know, if the actual animal, the banana fish, means you're gonna die.
Means you're close to death.
You're close to death, and I don't like that.
That's fair.
It's too on the nose. It's like saying that, like, this drug makes you think that you're going to another world, and it's called Wonderland.
Isekai.
You know, like, to me, it feels a little bit on the nose.
Your big butt.
You know?
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, what kind of drug chemist master...
Right.
It goes out of their way to be like, yes, I want this to be a reference. Also,
I want them to say this specific thing.
And how can someone who's taking the drug, who doesn't know what it's called or you know, who made it, end up pronouncing the same word, banana fish?
Yeah, because in the one of the first scenes, you see another guy who, before he dies, he says banana fish.
The drugs are so powerful.
They're so powerful, they make you say the same exact thing.
It's the same. Oh.
Which, I don't know, again, I can forgive it.
What's edgy? Drugs. What else is edgy?
Gangs.
Gay. See, we have our beautiful gay boys. Do not mind the sound you heard in the background. We just happened, our house just happens to be built on top of an on old Native American burying ground.
And a tectonic plate.
and you know, several tectonic plates that are overlapping at all
true,
times.
But,
I mean, well, California, you know.
That's true.
You know, hey there. Hi. Kitty, is there anything else you want to say about Banana Fish?
Did we go through all our points? Can I see the notebook?
You kind of did. I mean, we talked about, you know, the reference.
Yeah,
the use of the 3-letter F word.
Yeah, we pretty much did. Oh, Yanto.
Yanto, our cat, is sitting on Kitty's lap, in case you're wondering.
Oh, yes. He's fully settled.
He's so good.
Yeah, check the actual show notes just to make sure. But...
oh,
yeah.
Yeah, the police just...
The gun. The gun is his penis.
Yeah, the gun, that's so
Ash
dumb.
never lets anyone hold his gun. You must be really special. He must really like you.
That is so stupid. That is so stupid. That is so dumb.
I love it. It's stupid, but I love it.
I'm
okay with it.
It's such an OC thing of, like, he super customized his own gun. He can make it his own.
I don't really think he did, but...
No, they said it was a custom.
Oh, I don't remember.
Yeah.
I just remember he's really good with a gun.
Yeah,
I mean his penis.
I mean...
It's a euphemism, you see.
I mean, I guess. It's just, I don't know.
Where are you going,
I don't know.
Yanto?
Yeah, the gun equals his penis. Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, we pretty much went through everything.
Yeah. If anything, go listen to Red Line by Laserhawk. That's a good album.
Yeah.
It's great for, like, driving down the freeway, breaking the law.
Or highway, depending on your regional dialect.
Going down a highway, looking for a sound. Yeah. Hey there, Kitty. Is there anything else you want to say about Banana Fish?
No.
What? Okay. What if this was a bad first episode?
That's possible.
Is it? I don't think so.
It could. The pacing might be.
But the pacing doesn't fix the bad modernization.
No, it doesn't fix that. But it would fix a lot of the, like, what is this character? What is he doing? I don't know. But nothing. They're not explaining it to me.
Oh yeah.
It could fix that.
Yeah, we didn't touch on that, but the focus of the anime felt, the anime felt unfocused.
Yeah.
It's like, who are we following? Like, because you
they had very strange cuts of, like, oh, this thing is about to happen, and then it cuts to when after it's already happened.
Yeah.
It's it could honestly be a lot to do with the pacing, but the modernization does.
Yeah.
It's not going to change, unfortunately. So
it's also a weird cut where like Dino's like, yeah, I know, I better talk to Ash about this, and then Ash just walks through the door, and I'm like, what?
Oh yeah, no, Ash is already like sitting down.
Yeah,
Like, why'd you call me here?
Yeah, I know. It's like
it's a little too like.
Yeah,
we gotta go.
It really feels like they summarized the first volume.
Yeah,
like this is the first 6 chapters of the manga in one episode.
That's fair.
But yeah, hey guys, thank you for staying tuned with us. We're Dango Duo with one anime content and let's play stuff every single day. You know that. Stay tuned because we are bringing you anime reactions twice a week now.
Yeah, back to our
boy. And
good stuff or good shit.
Once AOT starts, once Attack on Titan Renos returns, then you know the sadness will resume in proper.
It's true.
But for now, we want to let you guys down. We want to let you guys go. There's a playlist, you know, and of course, quick outro as always, because I don't want to waste none of your time. So we have a Twitter account, we have an Amazon wish list, links to all these things in the description down below. Buy us something, we'll make a video on it. And of course, this show is brought to you thanks to our patrons. Patreon.com/DangoDuo is the #1 place to support us and what we do. You can get to watch the videos early and get shoutouts like the following people:
Amelia,
Angela,
Annie Exoshi,
Erisos,
Leire,
and Luna,
and Yanto. Just kidding, Yanto's.
He's not a patron?
He's not a patron.
His card got denied again this month. Can you believe it?
He's just my son.
He's just...
My son doesn't have to support me on Patreon to know that I love to, yeah.
For Mother's Day, support Kitty on Patreon.
Happy Mother's Day!
Kitty, it's the middle of July.
Happy Father's Day!
Is July Father's Day?
No, it was in June.
I'm staring at you.
Happy 4th of July! Happy Aqua's first concert in the U.S.
Okay, time to call it off.
That's fair.
Time to end the episode.
That's fair.
God bless America.
God bless Aqua.